Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Rece Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
I caught up with the Nittany Lions head coach before the game. He understands that they are walking into a very difficult situation today. Their opponents have a big winning streak on hand, but so do they. He said, I believe that we can come and set the tone early. Look for them to be very balanced in their play call and show why they won these games 3 in a row and really set the tone here early in the first quarter. Rece?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Huskers will kick off first, and here we go. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Here's James Peoples to begin the drive. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, it's Beck. Finds his big tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Peoples. Here's a little room there. A very productive run gets it inside the 40 all the way down to the 38-yard line.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to blow up now and start doing something about it.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Dropping back, it's Beck. Fires to the middle. He's got it. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
And that's such an underrated skill when you watch quarterbacks, man. To be able to see him, he sees the receiver breaking from the right side of the field, but you got to be able to read the coverage in front, and that's really good timing, getting the ball out of your hands, knowing when he's going to...
Finding, headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First play of the drive, wants to throw. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The offense changing the play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. The Huskers want to move quickly.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Dropping back, it's Calandria. Fires to the wideout. Caught near the sideline, it's Barney. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They go right back to him. And they get him down.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He wants to take the top off. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Snags it and he's open. Smashes ahead. The 30. He's at the 20. And he scores! Touchdown, Penn State!
And if I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Hand off from the shotgun. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll go right back to him. Got enough for the first. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
And the Huskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Red pass hits complete. Could not make his way to the corner.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
The Huskers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. This is a designed run. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a second down. Trying to impose their will with the run. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Makes the grab. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown, cut into their opponent's lead.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
They give it to him again. Turning it on! Knocked off his feet. The Cornhuskers come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Huskers pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. They march to the red zone, and here they go. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. That's caught. It's Peoples. He'll be stopped at the 15. It'll be a first down, and this defense misses an opportunity to keep them backed up close to the goal line.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
This offense tries to get rolling from its own 15 on first down. Wants to throw. It's Beck. Trying to set up the screen. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Well, after that false start, now instead of 2nd and short, you've got 2nd and 8. Tight end now in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Down in the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the change impossible. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. To the air. It's Beck. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
I'll tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Great place to start for this offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now and throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I'd just throw it again.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football.
He's got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Huskers moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw again. Wideout trying to get it in. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. They'll try to pound their way in. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Takes the easy one to the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. 4th and goal from the 4. He is denied. Stopped just short of the goal line. Pushed his way to the 1 and could go no further, and they'll turn it over on downs.
The defense, I think, was just more physical on that 4th down, guys. That was a designed quarterback run, and they're calling that because they're trying to get extra blockers at the point of attack and get a numbers advantage, but just the defense fighting off the blocks, being where they're supposed to be, and not letting the quarterback break free. You just can't do a better job than the defense did on that 4th down.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback's mistake pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goalpost. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Beck. It's complete to the left. Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The Nittany Lions peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. They want to run this quarterback. Makes it past the marker. There's some room. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Peoples. Stopped just inside the 30 and the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the 1st down.
The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. On the option, the pitch. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. It's still a successful play.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. To the air, it's Beck. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
What do you do now if you're the offense, right? After that incomplete fourth down, but you've driven the entire field. At this point, do you just say, we got to go for a touchdown, or do you just pay the drive off by kicking a field goal?
Absolute shame. Missed it. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
And that hurts, missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quick strike complete. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
They'll throw on third and short. Unloads to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that first down, but nice.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, kind of the unofficial halfway point of the season. Week 8 and another exciting update from the EA Sports Desk. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the number 19 team, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. And it's Ole Miss with a complete demolition of the defense. They went over 70 points today. Safe to say the offensive coordinator could be in line for some head coaching jobs after a showing like this.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field.
Make it now 6 straight victories for this team in what's turning into a very notable season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Quick completion to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Cornhuskers in the hurry up. Back to pass, it's Calandria. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Looking for more room. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. How about this defense taking one back to the house? They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Throwing right. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Gets it out fast. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Huskers will hustle to the line.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on 2nd and short.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
After an unproductive first half and opening drive of the second half, the offense finally finding a little something to jumpstart them. They've got a first down. Got a man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Hunter. Makes to grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Keeps it himself. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. To the air. It's Calandria. Fires to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Well, Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ives. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The Huskers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
On 2nd and 10, a 4-wide-out set, trips right. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Complete to the left. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. They'll try to... It's a fumble. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the field.
With a double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to do it on the ground. He's barely going to make it back to the line of scrimmage, and he'll be stopped short on 4th down.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. 4th down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Breaks into the open. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
Man, is it nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, short pass, but he has such speed, elusiveness, vision, the whole nine. He shows you all of it right there. Catches the football, makes some people miss, gets upfield, and gets the long gain. That is so nice for a quarterback to throw it short, but you get all those yards after the catch.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Following that last play, there is an injured Cornhusker who is still on the field. That is the senior linebacker who's been shaken up. Holly Rowe will give us an update on his condition. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. motion from the wideout. Off play action. Fires into the end zone. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
Six-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
This is an offense that really relies on its running game on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get it first.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Going to the running game. Hard running there. Maybe just dismissing tackles. Touchdown, Cornhusker! Just blew his way through a couple of defenders and reached Hager.
You become a really good football coach when you got guys like that you can hand it to. Look at him, break tackles and shows you the speed to run away from the defense. Jesse, he is an absolute nightmare.
That's a great point, David. You don't have to scheme this guy up perfectly, which means you don't have to have everybody accounted for blocking because he'll make them miss or he'll break tackles. And then you're right. Once you get into the open field, it's not just physical running, but how about the ability to hit the jets and take it the distance?
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Holly, what do you have?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Fires to the big fella. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Wants to throw on first down. On target. Oh, he's got some space. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Offenses nowadays know one speed. Be aggressive. Go after it. Even if you got a lead, you see a lot of offenses do this and take shots and keep making big plays down the field. I like it. Keep it up.
And the Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
So now it's 2nd and long. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll keep it on the ground. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. On the option. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big 1st down and keeps the clock moving.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Peoples. Bulldozes his way through. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. At the end of that play, there is a Nittany Lion still shaken up and down on the field. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. Some misdirection with the counter. Back's going for the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Penn State! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. Running inside. It's Ives. It's a fumble on the play. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Just feeds the running back and just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment, because today, oof, it was not a good day.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. They'll run play action. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
You know, you're seeing in college football now how the tight end position is evolving. The athletes playing the position now are just so much better than they used to be. And this guy on that diving catch, he just showed you that.
The Cornhuskers will line it up on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Calandria. Pocket breaking down. Hit as he throws.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of it today.
Got it. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Timeout call by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down. Get some positive yards.
And the Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Stepping to the right. On the move, he fires. He makes the catch. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Wants to go right back downfield. Makes the catch. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now on the move. Touchdown, Nebraska! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Breaks the tackle. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.